Inside a small workshop filled with the scent of freshly cut wood, the sound of saws echoed steadily through the quiet afternoon. No one could have imagined that from those discarded wooden scraps piled in the corner, a futuristic electric supercar was about to come to life. This was not simply a handcrafted project. It was a journey of turning imagination into reality. The builder carefully selected the strongest pieces of fung wood. This type of wood features a natural golden brown tone, beautiful grain patterns, and exceptional hardness, making it perfect for creating a durable chassis. Every wooden panel was measured precisely with laser tools, and each cutting line was marked with near-perfect accuracy. The design of the supercar was inspired by modern hypercars. The front end sat low and aggressive, shaped like an arrow ready to launch forward. The body stretched with smooth aerodynamic curves flowing from front to rear. The back of the car looked especially intimidating, featuring a full-width LED taillight system that made the vehicle appear as though it had come straight out of a science fiction movie. After many days of cutting and assembling, the first frames slowly began to take shape. What surprised everyone the most was that almost the entire body was built completely by hand. There was no industrial production line, no advanced robotics, only patience, craftsmanship, and an unstoppable passion. The greatest challenge was bending the wooden panels into smooth curves similar to those found on real supercars. The builder had to steam the wood for hours before pressing it into curved molds. Even a mistake of a few millimeters could crack or deform the entire panel. As time passed, wood dust covered every piece of clothing and every strand of hair, but the car continued to evolve beautifully. Deep air vents were carved into the sides to create a more aggressive appearance. The scissor doors were engineered to open upward dramatically. The hood was polished through multiple stages, revealing natural wood grains that looked like a work of art. The most impressive part was the electrical system. This was not just a display model, but a fully functional electric vehicle capable of driving in real life. The lithium battery pack was mounted beneath the floor to lower the center of gravity. A powerful electric motor connected to the rear drivetrain allowed the car to move smoothly and almost silently. Once the frame was completed, everyone who saw it stood in disbelief. It was no longer a collection of rough wooden planks. It had transformed into the silhouette of a breathtaking futuristic supercar. But this was only the beginning. In the next part, the interior, LED lighting system, digital displays, and special finishing process would make this vehicle look like something built in the year 2050. After weeks of completing the chassis, the fung wood electric supercar finally entered its most important phase, finishing the exterior and interior. This stage would determine whether the project remained just a handcrafted model or became a true masterpiece capable of astonishing everyone who saw it. The builder began by sanding the entire body for days without stopping. Every surface was treated with incredible care to create a seamless finish that looked almost identical to real metal bodywork. When light reflected across the surface, the natural wood grain appeared elegant and deeply textured, creating a beauty that no industrial paint could ever replicate. The front of the car was equipped with ultra-bright narrow LED headlights, giving the vehicle a fierce and futuristic appearance at night. Thin daytime running lights stretched across the front like the glowing eyes of a robot from the future. At the rear, a full-width LED taillight system created an incredibly modern visual effect. The feature that impressed people the most was the scissor doors. With the push of a button, both doors slowly lifted upward like those of a million-dollar hypercar. That moment left everyone watching completely speechless for several seconds. The creativity became even more impressive inside the cabin. The seats were handcrafted with sporty upholstery. The steering wheel was designed with a futuristic aircraft-inspired style. In front of the driver sat a digital display showing speed, battery level, and lighting controls. The entire dashboard was also made from solid fung wood but polished so smoothly that it resembled the interior of a luxury supercar. A multicolor ambient lighting system flowed throughout the cabin, creating a stunning futuristic atmosphere at night. Next came the protective finishing process. Multiple layers of premium clear coating were applied to preserve the natural beauty of the wood while also protecting it from water and scratches. Once completed, the body reflected light like a mirror, highlighting every aerodynamic curve. But the moment that shocked everyone most was when the car began its very first driving test. The electric motor was nearly silent. The vehicle slowly rolled out of the workshop while everyone watched in complete amazement. The LED lights reflected beautifully onto the road surface. The large wheels rotated with confidence and power. Nobody could believe that this vehicle had been built almost entirely from handcrafted wood. Every meter the car traveled proved that creativity has no limits. From pieces of wood once considered worthless, a one-of-a-kind electric supercar had now been born. But the journey was not over yet. In the final part, the supercar would face high-speed testing, appear on crowded streets, and create reactions unlike anything ever seen before. The day the Fengwood electric supercar officially appeared on public streets was the day every eye turned toward it. From a distance, nobody could believe it was handcrafted. Its low and wide stance, razor-sharp LED lighting, and glossy wooden finish made it look like a concept car unveiled at an international auto show. As the electric motor powered on, the car glided smoothly through crowded streets. There was no roaring engine noise like traditional supercars, only the quiet futuristic sound of an electric machine moving effortlessly forward. People stopped walking just to film it, take photos, and repeatedly ask, "Is this car really made out of wood?" Under the sunlight, every natural grain pattern of the Fengwood became visible like flowing lines of nature itself. That was what made this vehicle completely different from anything else in the world. It was not just transportation, it felt like a living piece of art. The first acceleration test stunned everyone. The car launched forward powerfully thanks to the instant torque of the electric motor. The reinforced wooden chassis remained impressively stable during movement. Corners were handled smoothly, proving that this was not merely a decorative model, but a fully functional machine. Nighttime was when the vehicle looked its absolute best. The LED lighting illuminated brilliantly, making the entire body appear like a futuristic creature from another world. Curious eyes followed the car everywhere it drove through the city streets. But the most valuable part of this project was not the speed or appearance, it was the message behind it. It proved that with enough passion and determination, people can transform ordinary materials into something extraordinary. From rough wooden scraps, through creativity and thousands of hours of relentless work, a one-of-a-kind electric supercar had been created. No massive factory was needed. No billion-dollar technology. Only determination, passion, and belief in the dream. As the car finally stopped in front of the workshop, everyone understood they had witnessed more than just a handcrafted project. They had witnessed a dream brought to life by human hands. If you enjoyed watching this incredible and unique build, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future creative projects. Your support is the greatest motivation to continue building even more amazing creations in the future.